What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another review. First off, guys, I have to say I am so sorry that I have not been as consistent as I am. And I do have a reason why I have not been this consistent. So as you guys know in my previous videos, I got a brand new green screen, brand new studio lights, and a brand new editing system called Sony Vegas. A couple of weeks ago, I tried to do a trailer review for the final Captain America Civil War trailer, and for some reason I had to do that 3 times because the editing system wasn't saving those files. So I felt like I had to take a couple of weeks off to really get my mind straight and figure out when I should start reviewing again. Since then, guys, I have seen 2 movies that I really want to review. One of them is the one I'm doing right now, and the one that you guys are expecting, Batman v Superman, which will be on my channel very soon. But anyways, guys, let's get to the real reason why you're here in the first place. Today I'm going to be reviewing 10 Cloverfield Lane, directed by Dan Trachtenberg, starring Mary Elizabeth Winstead, John Goodman, and John Gallagher Jr. So what is the plot to 10 Cloverfield Lane? Well, I will try to explain this plot without giving any big spoilers. So, you guys pretty much know the movie. It's about a girl named Michelle, played by Mary Elizabeth Winstead. She gets into some sort of a car accident, and then she wakes up the next day in this very strange and creepy bomb shelter that is owned by this man named Howard, who's played by John Goodman. This man believes that something very strange is happening in the outside world, that there's this very dangerous attack by these very creepy, suspicious alien race of some sort that has released this chemical vaccine in which the air is very poisonous to breathe, and so that's why he locks up the girl and this strange boy in his bomb shelter. And of course, this girl has some suspicious thoughts, like, is this man telling the truth, or is he a crazy psychopath? And so she has to figure out what the hell is going on. Now, I have to say, guys, I knew nothing about this movie when it was first released. And this movie's marketed as a small, suspenseful film that has to do with the original Cloverfield movie, which came out in 2008 and was directed by Matt Reeves. It was that one night during the Super Bowl and all the movie trailers were showing, and then it shows the trailer for this movie, and everyone thought to themselves, what the heck is this? This looks amazing. And so I knew nothing about it. And then we found out a few weeks later that this movie was being released in theaters, and we were blown away. Now, I have to say, guys, that this movie is one of the most suspenseful, hand-gripping, edge-of-your-seat thrillers I have seen in a very long time. And let's get into what I think of this movie, guys. First off, I have to applaud the production team behind this movie, director Dan Trachtenberg and producer J.J. Abrams. Abrams' #1 goal with this movie was to let you know nothing about it, just to show you one specific trailer and have you question what is going to happen. And I think that is worth praise and something I haven't seen in a long time. As for the director Dan Trachtenberg, guys, he did a phenomenal job directing this movie. Another first-time director doing incredible work. For example, Dan Gilroy for Nightcrawler, Tim Miller recently for Deadpool. First-time directors have been doing a phenomenal job creating these very good stories and having the audience incredibly pleased. And that is what I have to commend for this guy and all the work he has done to put this movie together. And now, guys, we have to talk about the performances in this movie, because without their work, this movie would have been dull. First off is the lead character, Mary Elizabeth Winstead. She did an amazing job in this movie. When you guys get to the end of the year categories such as Breakthrough Actress, and think of the many breakthrough roles that happen in years, this girl would probably win that category because she did amazing in this movie. And I'm talking about the situations that she's put in this movie. The thing about this girl is she's really smart, because normally in horror movies or thrillers like this, you expect the girl to scream her head off and not do a single thing about the situation. This girl, on the other hand, she does stuff. She knows what to do in these situations, and I thought that was amazing about her character, and I could easily root for her in these situations. So, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, you did incredible in this movie. Now, one thing I have to say about this movie, guys, the tagline in this poster is "Monsters come in many forms," and I really believe in that quote, because you definitely think the monster in this movie is not the creature, it is John Goodman. Oh my God, he was incredible in this movie. He gives such a terrifying, creepy ass performance, and you're questioning to yourself, is this guy really a sociopath, or is he trying to be a good man? You just don't know. John Goodman, I will never look at you as Sully from Monsters, Inc. again after I saw this movie, because, oh man, he creeped the heck out of me in this movie. And now, guys, let's talk about the dislikes I had for this movie. First, I don't really consider it a dislike, but it's John Gallagher Jr.'s character. He's the third character in this movie I feel plays the guy who definitely speaks his mind to Goodman and stuff. But I felt like he really didn't have that much involvement in this movie. Like, I was very connected to his character, but he definitely wasn't the standout compared to Goodman and Winstead, and I felt like he was kind of there, but I did like him. But anyways, guys, really the only dislike I had with this movie was the ending. I felt like it wasn't as good as the first act of the movie. Like, the ending to me didn't make any sense. I kind of felt like the ending was setting up too much for a sequel, and it just showed it. It didn't explain it. If they did that, I felt like it could have been more stronger. So overall, guys, I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was very creepy and suspenseful. Goodman and Winstead were great in this movie, but the ending left me with a cliffhanger. On my rating scale, guys, I'm going to give 10 Cloverfield Lane a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Because of the ending, it would be a 5 out of 5. Alright, guys, so that is my review for 10 Cloverfield Lane. Have you guys seen this movie yet? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. So I promise to you guys I will be as consistent this time through in these coming weeks. I'm sorry for before. Now let's focus on the future. You will see more videos. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. And be sure to subscribe today for more content. All my social media links are in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!